gonna empty this first because now I'm gonna push it down. Resourceful. She'd be pragmatic though. You might notice that I am in very comfy clothes. I have a cup of tea and I look like I might be about to do a thing, and that is because I am about to do a huge wardrobe declutter. Let me give you some context. So normally every year around autumn I do an autumn capsule wardrobe reorganize, and I redistribute stuff to under my bed, which is stuff that's in storage for seasonal means, or I keep things in my wardrobe, which is this lovely thing here. And until now this has been totally functional. However, you might have noticed those seasonal wardrobe videos kind of eased off over the past year, and that's because I've gained weight. Women fluctuate in weight throughout their life and it's normal and that's okay. However, a lot of the clothes that were in my capsule wardrobe no longer fit me right now. So I'm gonna go through things. Oh God. So I'm gonna go through everything, every item of clothing I own, and we're gonna give some things away, put some things back in the wardrobe, and then store some things under the bed, either because they're not seasonally relevant or because they are pieces I really love that I hope maybe one day might fit me if I were to lose a bit of weight. So I'll hold on to them for another year. So once I have all the items ready and in the wardrobe, I'm gonna do some wardrobe maintenance. I'm going to debobble, I'm going to steam, I'm gonna get everything in the perfect scenario that they can all be worn and they're the best condition they can be, because part of having a holistic view towards sustainable shopping is that you take care of the items you do have. Also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lucy Moon. I talk about fashion, beauty, wellness, self-care, London, sustainable things sometimes. Please hit subscribe and hit the bell notification button if you would like to be notified when I upload. There's a lot of exciting things coming in the pipeline, so I would love you to stick around. Right, we're gonna have to tackle this. And the first thing I'm gonna do is follow all of the general rule book and understanding on capsule wardrobes and put everything on my bed. That's Aviva coming home. She just had a driving lesson. This is all the clothes that I have. I don't know how I've managed to hoard so much stuff. Okay, so the plan is, if I don't like it, it's out. If I like it, but it doesn't fit, I assess whether I would like to keep it with the knowledge in mind I may never fit it, and then I'll keep it for another year. My style has changed so much even in this time. I bought this for a gift guide video once. Okay, right, where do I even begin? I think I need an IKEA bag for the nose. This is the no pile. Okay, let's start with something that I know I don't want to keep. I wore it once for my dad's birthday, and it just wasn't for me. Like, I really thought I liked it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but I haven't picked it out since. As with every year, I'm definitely keeping this for the winter season. As you can see, we're starting with under the bed, and then we will move on. I've worn this Uniqlo jumper religiously, but I think it's time to go. I've got better jumpers now and I've got enough of them. I bought my mum this scarf and she really didn't like it. And luckily our initials are the same, so it can stay. I will actually so wear that, I really like it. I've also got like a bit of skiing stuff under here now, so I'll probably put that towards the back. This is gonna be way too small for me now, but this was such a good top for so long. So I bought these trousers when I was at my smallest, which now I'm looking at, I truly can't believe I was this size. I bought them secondhand and I held on to them when I got a bit bigger because I was like, you know what? They are the one thing that I would absolutely love to keep. I'd love to be able to wear again if I ever ended up being that size again, and honestly I think it was quite an unhealthy size for me, so I don't think I'd be back there. I think it's time to pass them on, which is such a shame, but they're so lovely. Love this, definitely staying. Oh, I'm gonna start recording sound and just try and get through as much of this as possible, and then just like show you the highlights at the end, because this is just chaos. So we've done the whole of the under the bed storage, I think, and a lot of stuff is going away. This is full of stuff that doesn't fit me, stuff that is very, very old and definitely needs a new home, or stuff that is very well worn and needs a new home. Okay, so everything we have here now is stuff that was in my wardrobe. So The main thing is to try on every pair of trousers and every bottom half and see if it fits. My top half doesn't change that much, and I know pretty much everything's in my top half of my wardrobe. It will just be a case of summer to autumn, like sorting it out. But the trousers and shorts and skirts, they're the one that needs to be assessed. So I'm going to do that. Pray for me. I've just tried on all of my trousers and skirts, well, most of my skirts. I have a couple hanging on the hangers, but they're at the bottom of the pile, so I wasn't going to pull them out. I've tried all of my trousers on, and ultimately I say it's 50-50. Half have either gone under my bed or to the bag of wonder, and then the other half are packed up now back in my wardrobe. Now we're going to move on to stuff that I know all fits me, which is nice and reassuring, but is stuff that I'm trying to decide where it goes in my wardrobe, either under the bed for now or back in here. We're going to start with jumpers. Jumpers are like my favourite thing in the whole world, especially when it comes to autumn, so it should be fine. Okay, so we have done the jumpers. They're all back in there. I've put some away, some of the thinner ones, and now we move on to tops and dresses. I think this will be fine. Today's work is done. It's been nearly 2 hours of this, and this is on speediness, not on speed. As you can tell in my brain, I just need to go outside for a bit. I have done these two parts of the wardrobe, these two doors, which if I open up, you can maybe see that there's just a little bit here. I've organised all the drawers other than the bags drawer. And then let me bring you over here so you can see the under the bed storage and also the going to donations pile / being sold on Depop. Okay, so here is the under the bed drawer. As you can see, there's a lot of clothes that are just summery and not going to come out for another year, I guess. And then right towards the back, which you can't really see, is stuff that doesn't currently fit me, but hopefully will maybe at some point. And then we have this bag here. This bag is all of the stuff that is going to go to the charity shop. It was quite cathartic to do, but it kind of doesn't feel good right now, but I know it'll feel good later on. And then this cute pile here is my laundry basket. There's a bit of knitwear in here that needs a wash, which is what I'll do tomorrow with my cashmere wash. So that is day one of the wardrobe declutter over. I've done the main bits. That's basically it, isn't it? I've done the main bits. I'm going to go outside now and enjoy the sun because, ironically, it's actually still really warm. Just this week is the last week of summer before autumn really starts. I feel very, drained emotionally from that experience, and heat-wise as well, I'm roasting. But I know that the catharsis will hit when I go back in that wardrobe and everything fits me. That will feel so good. But yes, thank you for joining me today. I shall report back tomorrow when I do some shoe and wardrobe maintenance. Oh my goodness. Hello friends. I thought I'd come and sit in the sun while I do this. Do you like our lovely futon? Is that kind of better? I can't tell if this is a really terrible shot. But I thought I'd come and sit in the sun and chat. So we are on day 2 of the wardrobe. I have just got ready, as you can see. I had to re-shower, which is quite funny. I forgot to wash my hair this morning, so I walked back from Jack's and I was like, So yeah, I am all ready for my day, other than my slightly damp hair. If all goes to plan, I'm going to wash some of my wool items, some of my jumpers. I'm quite nervous about this. I'm going to wash cashmere for the first time, but I've been told it's doable, so it's going to happen. And then I'm also going to clean some shoes, and I'm just going to generally make everything nice. And then hopefully at the weekend I will take the big bag of stuff down to the charity shop. I need to borrow Jack's car. It's stuff I've held on to basically for longer than I should have. And I know when you see these wardrobe videos, from me a lot of the time I'm like, oh, just hold on to it for a year and see what the sitch is. And that's been about 2 or 3 years of that. So while it looks like a lot of stuff is going, it's stuff that has been under the bed and is memory related stuff mainly. A lot of old merchandise that I was given for free and just felt bad about giving away, stuff like that. My hope is that by the end of today, I will have a streamlined wardrobe that, again, feels more functional and everything fits me. So with that in mind, I'm going to make some avocado toast now. I need to eat something for lunch, and then I am going to start. Hello and welcome to my washing machine. So let me talk quickly about this. This is not an LG spawn for everyone worrying. So I'm currently doing a test wash, as we do have a wool setting on here, which is meant to be like a hand wash setting. However, you can't change the temperature on it. And my housemate has said that you really need to wash in cold water, and 30 degrees isn't cold. And so we're putting one of the old jumpers that's, I believe, 100% wool in here on the lowest spin cycle on the hand wash, just to see if it'll work. And if it does, I shall wash my bits. To wash them, I'm using the Laundress's wool and cashmere shampoo. It's one that I heard about because I was listening to How I Built This, and the Laundress founders did How I Built This episode with Guy Raz. And wait, oh, it smells unreal. It smells like cedar, but it's just so nice. It's like a really expensive perfume. This stuff is not cheap, but they say it will last up to 32 washes, and to be honest, I will do whatever is necessary to make my wool and cashmere smell nice and to make it last long and give it a good life. So I'm giving it a try. Welcome to Under My Sink, a part of many influencers' worlds you will never see. So we're gonna see how that jumper comes out and then make an assessment. So update, I have pulled the jumper, the test jumper, out of the wash. It is soaking wet because I didn't spin it. It was on a 400 spin, so it's just come out like sopping. It's now laying very nicely long ways across my dryer, so hopefully it will dry. The next job is to trim down my ribcage straight jeans. These are my second pair of Levi's ribcage jeans, maybe my first. I bought them a while ago and they just about still fit, and I'm gonna trim down the leg ever so slightly to take them to the perfect height. So I ordered some fabric scissors. I'm basically about a 31 leg. I'm too long for the 30 and I'm too short for a 32. And then these here are the fabric scissors. Oh, wow. Okay, I can see where I've had them folded, so I'm gonna cut half of that. Okay, cool, done one leg. I'm so impressed with people who just do stuff like this and they're really good at it, because I am so scared. Okay, I'm gonna go and try these on and assess where we're at with them, and I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay, so I am back and I've put the jeans on and they have been cut to the perfect length. I'm very happy with them. I will do a little cutaway so you can see, but they're like the perfect length for me. And now, I am gonna do something that's a little bit embarrassing. I'm going to clean out my underwear drawer. I'm gonna totally time lapse it, which means I'm gonna speed it up. There's a lot of relics in there. There's a lot of stuff that I do not wear. I just haven't been through it in a really long time. So I'm gonna get everything out. I'm gonna sort it all. And then I bought drawer dividers. So I will organize the remaining underwear into its correct container. I told you we were going thorough here. This is a thorough day. The drawer is done. I finished the drawer. I'm not going to show you inside because I think that's a bit weird. We have a good relationship here on the internet, but I don't know if you need to see my underwear, so I'm going to leave that. But this is everything that is going to the clothes recycling bank just now. I'm not going to donate it, even though you can donate clean underwear to charity shops. I don't know. I'm going to stop for today because it's 6 p.m. and I just like to go and do some stuff. I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow or Sunday. I was going to try and put this video up on Sunday, but that's not happening. Right, I will see you in a couple of days. Hello friends, it is Monday, it's another week. What you missed on the weekend was I took the big bag of IKEA stuff to Oxfam and donated it. It feels very bittersweet, it's a very weird feeling. I think I talked about it a bit prior on like Thursday or Friday. I think I mentioned just how strange it is. It feels like a new chapter in my wardrobe. I don't know how I feel about that. I have 3 jumpers here that all need a wash, and so I'm going to hand wash them with some special wool and cashmere laundry detergent. I'm going to do that in my bathroom sink, and then I'm going to hang them up to dry. This is brand new for me. I obviously have washed my jumpers before, but I've never washed the really delicate ones which are made of like alpaca wool or like cashmere, or in this case some very cheap acrylic I imagine from Mango, and I really don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to give you a little narration now of what happens when I clean these, as I am not going to bring my microphone into the bathroom, there is nowhere to put it. So I'm going to start by just filling my sink with some tepid water. It's not going to be warm, maybe a little warm, but definitely not above 30 degrees. And then I'm going to leave them to soak for around 10 minutes each. And then I'll get them out and squeeze them dry. No wringing, definitely not wringing them out. And then I am going to do this technique where you roll them into a towel to try and wring them out a little more. Apparently it's kind of like rolling up a sleeping bag. And then I'm going to hang them out to dry on, well, not hang at all, rest them across my clothes horse so that they dry, and I'll report back on how it goes. I've just finished doing the jumpers. Two things. The first is that is a lot of arm work, so maybe only do 3 at a time. I did 4 was more than enough, and I used 2 towels to do the wringing out. And yeah, the second is you've got to see what came out of them. The colour of this water is from 2 or 3 years of only dry cleaning and no washing. Look at the colour of that. That is all yellow. It's not coming up as well on this camera, but that water is like a dark yellowy brown, like a sludgy mustard colour. Can you see that colour? My goodness. Hello friends. So my laundry took forever to dry because I feel like the weather just turned. It literally just started raining as I said that. It is now autumn officially. We've had our long summer and now it's overcast and grey and actually spitting rain. So great. Here are my clean jumpers. So I would thoroughly recommend washing your knitwear and also using the Laundress wool and cashmere shampoo. It really made such a difference. There's some products like this, I think this is a mohair cardigan or an alpaca cardigan. It smells so much better, but it doesn't smell of the detergent. It just smells like slightly fresher and much cleaner. It's 32% mohair, 32% wool, 3% elastine. And this is my dinosaur cardigan, for those of you that don't know. They've actually relaunched these all over the And Other Stories website at the moment. So if you are looking for something similar, I think they do it in a brown now as well, and also loads of other different buttons. But anyway, back to the point. This is so much softer and like fresher and like not as stiff, and the same, oh my gosh, the same with my Everlane cashmere sweater. This is like so much softer. I've dry cleaned it before, but this was the first real wash. And it is so much softer and I cannot wait to wear it now we're back in autumn. This cashmere also picked up the most of the pine scent. It smells unreal. And then we also have these two here. This jumper came out so much cleaner. This is almost 100% acrylic, I believe. Yeah, this is 79% acrylic, this mango jumper. You can really tell the difference. And colour-wise, all of the foundation from the neck is completely gone. Yay! And it smells so much fresher. This jumper picks up scent like nothing else. It will smell lovely like your perfume, but also like all the cigarettes around you at a night out. Like, it's one of those. Anyway, and then I've also got this guy here. So today we're gonna do the final things for the wardrobe clean. And today's one is debobbling. I'm going to debobble some of my bobbly jumpers, including this cardigan here because the sleeves have got so bobbly. I'm using this Philips debobbler. I bought it on Amazon. It had so many really high reviews and it was about a tenner, so I will link it below. I have tried it out, as you can kind of see. Jack did one of my jumpers the other day and it was so satisfying. So I'm going to debobble some of my bobbly jumpers. A wash and a debobble. God, you guys are so lucky. That is so loud. So this is some fun content. Me hunched over with my boobies out trying to debobble a sweater. I just did the cashmere jumper. It's a little bit bobbly still, but I think I'll get the knack of it soon. Still looking fresh. And it's still so soft and smells amazing. I'm so happy. This guy's the challenge to debobble. I don't even know if I'll be able to, because he has bobbles purposefully put on him. I think I just want to do the sleeves if possible. I'm just gonna do the other underneath of the sleeve because that's where it just gets a bit bad for me. Ooh. I've just found a loose thread in this one, so I'm gonna quickly trim him down. These are my new fabric scissors. Oh, they're so beautiful. I don't just keep them by my bed, by the way. Now we move on to, I think, a final jumper, which is my green jumper. This is what it looks like right now. You probably can't see, but it's quite bobbly. I'm gonna empty this first because my... Now I'm gonna push it down. Resourceful. She'd be pragmatic though. Okay, let's get the back of this bit and the next arm. I don't know if this one really debobbled because it's really hard to tell, but the arms look a lot better. Like, look at that front arm. That looks pretty good now. Finally, we're gonna debobble this arm, which is a real state. Oh wow, let me grab the other sleeve so you can see the difference, because this is like a big difference. I just debobbled this top sleeve and it's looking great, and the bottom sleeve is so ready to be debobbled. These sleeves are so much more chill now. Okay, so we have a final task to do today, and that is to clean my shoes. Obviously I'll probably change my cardi for that, so if I change outfit you will know why. See you in my kitchen. You might be able to see here I've got 4 pairs of shoes and I'm gonna clean them. So I bought this AC shoe cleaning set. I believe it's called a Tire Care is the brand. As you can tell, I've undone it. Very aesthetic little set of bits. I'm actually not going to use their cleaning solution this time around because I'm just washing white trainers, and I personally prefer to use, well, let me show you. I like to use a solution which is 1 part baking powder and 1 part detergent, just like normal clothing detergent. And then I'm going to use this brush and scrub them down and then leave it for half an hour and then pop them with their laces in the washing machine. And every time I've done this before, it's come out great, so we're gonna give it a go. I think we'll start with my classics. These are my off-white Converse. Not off-white, but off-white. I added water to this to make it go further, but normally I just use it as a general, like almost like a paste. Yeah, it should leave like a nice foam. I hope these dry okay. I've just realised it's not summer anymore. And then I'm just going to do around the edge of the soles because that's obviously a much easier bit to clean. Some rubber on these ones. Wow, they're done. Okay, I'm going to do this for all 4 pairs and create a new solution as well. And then I am going to leave them for half an hour, pop them in the washing machine and hope for the best. Okay, so reporting back on the shoes that have been left to sit for half an hour and then we're put in the washing machine on a cold cycle. We're gonna have to wait till they dry, but there's a real variation in colour that's come out of this. The best ones that came out are these beiges. They came out so clean, but they've got an almost blue tinge to them, or a green tinge. I'm not quite sure why. And then next up are these guys here. These are my Converse. They've come out a lot darker. That is the only reassuring thing for me, that I haven't completely bleached everything green, because these would not come out darker, I don't think. So I haven't used too much Vanish, Oxy Action or bicarb or anything. These guys came out near perfect. There's still a bit of a stain on the end here. I don't think that will ever go. But these are my just chill trainers anyway. I just use these for things where I want to get trainers dirty and be really comfy. So I'm so fine with that. Look at how good they came out on the sides. And then we come to my favourite trainers that I'm not quite sure what I've done here, and I'm praying, absolutely praying, that these come out once they're dry as the grey that they were. But right now they're blue, and I don't know why they've come out blue. Everything else looks good though. It's just the suede. I've really maybe messed this up. But hey, they look alright green. Like, it's not the end of the world. I just would rather they weren't green. Okay, lovely friends, this is the bit we have been waiting for. My autumn wardrobe is here and it's ready. The only thing that's left to do is buy a couple more pieces just to round out the wardrobe and really make it autumn appropriate. I think I'm gonna buy a coat, and I've already bought 2 new pairs of trousers, and then maybe a jacket, maybe a top. I think everything else is just perfect and sorted, and I'm so excited. So without further ado, let me show you the wardrobe. So I'm hoping to pick up a couple more pieces before I give you a haul video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But also, if you would like to see a styling video, I'm thinking I want to attempt to make 30 outfits out of my wardrobe. So let me know if you'd like to see that. Please leave a like if you'd like to see that and let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in my next video, which is probably an autumn clothing haul. Oh my god. There'll be some videos on here that you can watch. You can peruse these videos and you can probably subscribe somewhere on here, somewhere near my boobs. Okay, well that's what I've done today. So yeah, please click those.